What is going on, everybody? It is Nick, also known as Born Gamer here. And before I introduce to you my super elite new mode that I think everybody is going to love, something that everybody's going to get some more legs out of Assassin's Creed 3 multiplayer, or any Assassin's Creed multiplayer for that matter, I just want to notify you guys that if you haven't noticed, I've been doing a Last of Us playthrough on my channel. It's been going really well, other than some technical difficulties I had. I've actually had to play the same part 3 times now. That was like a 2-hour segment, so that was kind of ridiculous, but it's such a good game, I really didn't mind playing it again. So if you guys wouldn't mind, even just like the first episode, it's only going to take like 20 minutes of your time. It's a fantastic game, honestly, and I really can't recommend it anymore. I'd put it like on as high of a pedestal as BioShock Infinite right now, so if that's any indication for you guys. And I know it's a PS3 exclusive, so it's even a better opportunity if you're an Xbox person to watch it and support that kind of thing. I'm an Xbox person myself, but I can appreciate what a gem this game is, and it's probably a Game of the Year candidate. At the very least, for PlayStation 3, it's Game of the Year. I think that BioShock may have like a multi-platform Game of the Year coming its way, or maybe like an overall, just depending on, the amount of people that played it might kind of help its press a bit. But, you guys aren't here for Last of Us. If you are, go check that out. There'll be an annotation in the bottom right of the screen popping up any second now, and there'll be a link in the description down below. Now, the thing I wanted to talk about was, some of you may have seen that in Assassin's Creed 4 in the game lab, or whatever it is they're calling it, Ubisoft has decided that Purist mode is a thing. They've taken notes from the community. They've seen this outcry of people not wanting to use abilities anymore, and I kind of see this as a direct assault against the smoke bomb, against all the bullshit that is maybe, the poison dart and disruption, because everybody just fucking hates that. And don't even get me started about money bomb, because if you just... Okay. Alright, I just had to take a moment. I had to get rid of the money bomb rage, and just thinking about people making it rain, just got pretty pissed off. So I've decided to take on Purist mode myself, but this is Advanced Purist mode. Now some of you may think, Purist mode, how could it get any different? You started with no abilities, and here I see in your gameplay, Nick, also known as Born Gamer, you have abilities. The very first of which you just saw me use was Wipe, because while I may have abilities, others are not allowed to use abilities themselves. So that is where the Purist mode comes into place. But it does not end there. The second ability I have mapped is on my right button, is Animus Shield, because when one cocky ass opponent decides that they may want to actually use one ability, you have that Animus Shield there just in case. And I make sure that I have 2 charges in my Animus Shield just in case there's 2 assholes in the game lobby at one exact time. And as the equalizer, because everybody knows that the gun is the equalizer, if you see any players using abilities, if you see any other players misplaying Advanced Purist mode, you have everything going your way. Everything is okay. Just fucking shoot them. That's all I'm trying to say, guys. Just shoot them. You're allowed to shoot them. That's why the gun's there. It's a very balanced ability in Advanced Purist, and I don't think anybody's going to complain about it whatsoever. So here I am trying to forcibly play Advanced Purist with these uncooperative other players, and this guy not cooperating, but I did save the priest, which is great. So I feel pretty good about that. But there's 2 other aspects to Advanced Purist that you guys may or may not enjoy, but I'm guessing that you're really going to like it, because some of you that may have liked Purist so much, you just liked how you had to restrict yourself, and people like that. People like playing games on the hardest difficulty and just having a very tough time, but it just feels so rewarding when you finally get a top 3 finish in Assassin's Creed Online for playing Advanced Purist. Now, the other way to cleanse your game is to get rid of your approach meter. Now, the approach meter has been a topic of discussion ever since its change in Assassin's Creed Revelations from the normal approach meter to the reverse detection meter, and I myself love starting it incognito, so it pained me when I had to start it discreet and work my way up, when I had to stare at my opponent when all I had was that bloodlust to kill them immediately. So this is a bit of a new game type and a revolt against Ubisoft in the way that we're supposed to play the game. And I say no, Ubisoft, I will not play the game with your approach meter, and nor should you. So in Advanced Purist, your goal is to get each and every kill with 0 approach meter whatsoever, because the player that can win with no approach meter whatsoever can win any game ever, and that just extends to everything in life. It could be the Game of Thrones. I don't care what it is. If you can win Assassin's Creed multiplayer without an approach meter, you can do pretty much anything. And a win, in my mind, is a podium finish, because that's just exactly what the fuck. Holy shit. Well, wait for this. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Alrighty. Apparently, the gods are on my side, because the storms have picked up with the excitement for Advanced Purist mode. And now that we've gone over the fact that there's no approach meter whatsoever, there is one more. And that's why I brought in my favorite character, Mr. No Bonus. Now, the goal of Mr. No Bonus is simple. Get no bonuses. It starts easy. You don't have an approach meter, so you lose all silence, you lose incognitos, you lose reckless, and you lose discreet. There's 4 bonuses you can't get right there. And while some may not be under your power, such as savior, such as post, such as rescuer, grounded, all those things, your goal is to get kills with as little bonuses as possible. You do not attempt for the acrobatic, and God forbid you ever get a grab kill, because that just screams that all you care about in this game is bonuses. And if you think you're winning with grab kills and that makes you good, that's not right. Try and win with no bonuses whatsoever. That is as pure as you're going to get in the Assassin's Creed universe, and that is my full endorsement for the Advanced Purist mode. I hope that Ubisoft has time to put it in to possibly Assassin's Creed 4. I actually heard news that they've taken my thoughts into consideration, and they're thinking about taking Assassinate out of Assassin's Creed 5, because it's already coded into Assassin's Creed 4, but rumor has it they're just going to get rid of Assassinate because they've seen that there's so much free running, so much parkour, all the things that you would expect in Assassinate. But the fact that it's taken out all the approach meter, the fact that all these lock battles and smoke bombs and all that are gone, there's just a bunch of animus shield and wipe, and the pistol equalizer for all the douchebags that try to play the old way. They decided that Assassinate's not necessary in the game, so the new free-for-all mode in Assassin's Creed 5 is, as I've heard, going to be Advanced Purist mode. So I'm really looking forward to that. Ubisoft, I'm going to applaud you for making such a bold decision. I feel bad for all you Assassinate players out there, but I think you're really, really going to enjoy it. And if there's one thing I can say is that it's like the points, they don't really matter, but when you get those good kills in Advanced Purist, there's just something that speaks to you. Something about the game that just, it's like the first time you played Assassin's Creed Online and got that great kill, except you get to do it 18 times in one game. And that's probably the most that I could ever ask for of Ubisoft, and they've delivered. So I'm just going to predict some of your comments, some of your responses to Advanced Purist mode. Now, some of you might think that it's unbalanced, but you're gonna see that right here. I'm playing against players that are playing normal, and I'm actually in 3rd place right now. So if there's any more balance or any more questions of how this mode could work, maybe I could do it in Assassinate lobby, and you guys might see just how effective this really is. And it's really exciting for me to make such a huge contribution to the Assassin's Creed community after all these months of posting videos, all the speculation, and just all the observation of the game. I absolutely adore it, and it just makes me happy. And that was actually a subscriber that used the bodyguard on me, so a little applause to you. That was good. But unfortunately for you, you suck. No, seriously. In all honesty, the whole lobby was good sports. People I was playing with, some subscribers, they're all really cool. So thank you guys for watching the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Nick, also known as Born Gamer, and don't believe the podium. It said I got 3rd place, so I got 3rd place. So we're gonna leave it at that. I'm Nick, also known as Born Gamer. 1810, and I'll see you next time.
Moving with the wind, we are free falling now. No choice but to trust this as we go into the void.